Okay, welcome back-ish. Judge Fang.
Yes?
Was at the hostel, right? Oh, dude, they took down the mechanic. And it gave me 10,000 XP?
Always a... What?
Okay, so let's go to the hostel. I think it was the hostel? God, the music, man. Jin Lin? Who the hell is Jin Lin?
The Scourge of the South has destroyed whole villages in the south. Many innocents have suffered at the hands of the Scourge. Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded...
What?
I've missed the city. For everything wrong with the Empire right now, this place reminds me of what we're...
Do you want to talk, Sky? Because that'd be cool.
Always. I was just thinking that we should... It's not that I don't...
Yeah, no one's going to talk until we advance the plot, and we don't really want to advance the plot anymore. No more excuses. Your father was always full of excuses too. It tires me to no end. You know what you have to do, so go do it.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
Wah, baby. I've been patient with you, Jinlin, but your father has been dead for almost a week now. It's time for you to pay off his debts. You small 8-year-old girl. Now go, or perhaps you'd prefer for you and your mother to be sent to work at the wall.
No, I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you, I promise.
Blow your nose. Why will no one blow their nose in this game? A wise decision. You know where to find me once you have it. Do not keep me waiting, Jinlin.
I don't know who that man is, but he deserves to have something bad happen to him. We should see if there's a way we can help her.
Okay, what are you doing all the way over there, Sky?
What do you want? You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell him I haven't gone yet. I'm going now, even though it will probably get me killed.
Jesus, the voice acting. Calm down, I'm not with the Purveyor.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little upset. I'm Jinlin. Is there something you want?
This game to never end because I'm having a renaissance here. I saw what happened earlier. I'd like to help you.
Thanks, but I need to find a way to kill spirits. Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from an emperor's tomb in the necropolis, but it's filled with ghosts.
Ghosts?
The Purveyor's... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders if I don't get this artifact. I don't know what to do. I can't fight ghosts.
Ghosts? Jinkies? Can I ask you some questions?
Sure. What do you want to know?
How much for you? Why are you working for the Purveyor?
My father worked for Purveyor Shuji until he died. He left last week to retrieve the same artifact for the Purveyor. The ghosts must have killed him.
Or he ditched you?
When my father disappeared, he had some of the Purveyor's equipment. Now Purveyor Shuji says we must repay him. My mother works for him, but I don't know where he's taken her. And I have to sneak around ghosts and other beasts to fetch the Purveyor's trinkets and baubles.
Tell me more about this artifact.
I only know what Shuji told me, and that's not much. He called it a pestle and mortar. It's a bowl and a mixer, I think.
Yeah,
he
a
said it
pestle
had
and a mortar.
something to do with a recipe.
A pestle and a mortar. It's not a bowl and a
I don't
mixer.
know if you use it to make something, or if the recipe is in the bowl already. Anyway, the Purveyor is very interested in it. I've never seen him so anxious.
Perhaps I could get rid of the ghosts for you.
Really? It would be very dangerous, and I don't have anything to give you in return. Are you sure you want to do this?
Ah, for shizzle, my rizzle. Can't allow you to do this on your own.
Thank you. You are very kind. My father would have liked you, I think. He was brave like you are.
Then why did he die?
The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but I can sneak inside and open it. I just have to be careful not to alert the ghosts.
I'm watching the NPC
If you
panicking
really
in the
think you
background.
can get rid of the ghosts, I'll head over to the tomb and wait for you there.
Sweet, you do that. Can I ask you some questions before you go?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Why are you working for the purveyor? Tell me about why doesn't he get it himself?
Purveyor doesn't do that kind of work. He likes to get other people to do it for him. Besides, the tomb is locked from the inside, but there's a small opening.
Grave robbing is bad.
He says I'm small enough to fit through the crack in the wall. I don't mind that as much as the ghosts. The tomb is filled with them. Once I'm in, I'll just be killed.
Ghosts? I should be going now.
Great!
But we wanted to go to the hostel, did we not? Which is in the Golden Way. I think it's the hostel. It might not be the hostel. I just have a... We're guards.
Lost?
And we can now get into the hostel. Sweet. I forget what we were supposed to be doing.
There's nothing like being embroiled in a bit of politics to get the blood moving.
Yes.
Ah, my good friend! What a pleasant surprise to see you here, in the glory that is the Imperial City.
Never.
Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Sheng that the only place available was this filthy dock house.
It is Minister Sheng. Well, this was supposed to be the Ministry hostel.
You were not alone in that assumption. It seems it was recently procured and has not been modified for ministry use yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well. Minister Sheng has not forgotten how you helped him with his troubles in Tian's Landing. Without your efforts, the Great Dam might still be open. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift.
Oh, Minister Sheng, I'm so sorry. Honor gift?
Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tian's Landing forever.
I'm so sorry.
But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City.
Oh my.
Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit.
Oh my.
The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng.
Well, you were kind of a dick to me earlier, so I could guard the honor gift for you.
Minister Sheng is grateful for your offer, particularly since I've forgone 2 nights' sleep to keep watch on my treasure since my arrival. And you proved your loyalty to Minister Sheng when you closed the Great Dam. I would feel quite secure with this treasure under your watchful eye.
You were rude to me earlier, so you deserve
The rest
this.
of you guards, out! You are no longer needed here. Someone Sheng actually trusts will watch over my honor gift while I finally get to retire to my bed.
Minister, are you sure this is a good idea?
You dare to question me? I know your mind. You are plotting against Sheng. You plan to steal my treasure. Get out. Get out of here at once.
Oh, bad news bears,
Minister
Shang.
Sheng will now go for some much-needed rest. I'll return in the morning. Keep a close watch on this gift until my meeting with Judge Fang tomorrow.
So, yoink. Scoop. Hopefully it won't get him
Minister
executed.
Sheng almost overslept. Judge Fang will be here any minute. Quick, out of the way! I want Fang to see me standing beside the honor gift when he enters.
This is cruel. No! 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 Oh, look at that mook.
I bid you warm and humble greetings from Tien's Landing, O great and honorable judge. I'm eager to present my report. I'm sure you will find it most interesting.
What's that you have there for me, Shang?
Look at his walk. It's like
You have
anim
a
dot
keen
swagger.
and observant eye, mighty Fang. I have brought you a gift, a small token of my esteem for you.
Turtle's eggs? What is the meaning of this, Shang? You dare mock me with this insult?
Oh, I'm so sorry,
No!
Shang.
There must be some mistake.
Oh, I understand all too well, Shang. These eggs are your way of getting back at me for assigning you to Tien's Landing. But I will have the last laugh, Shang. I banish you to Tien's Landing. Wait there until I summon you back to the Imperial City. It shouldn't take more than a decade or two.
Wait, Judge Fang, please come back. No!
Ooh, that's closed fist.
You did this to me. You have disgraced Minister Sheng. I am doomed to remain trapped at my wretched post in Tian's Landing forever. No, Minister Sheng will not accept this. Judge Fang has not heard my report yet. I will not return to Tian's Landing without giving my report. I refuse to abandon the glories of the Imperial City. I simply won't leave. You can't make me. Nobody can. Minister Sheng will not be moved.
How closed fist are we? That's pretty closed fist. But funny. Now to rob him. Configuration of the horse.
I can't leave the wonders of the Imperial City behind. I will stay.
I kind of honestly, genuinely wish there was a Jade Empire 2. I don't really see how there could be. Just another game set in the universe would be nice. It doesn't really have a sequel hook. Okay. That was kind of a dick move on my part, honestly. It wasn't the dickish of dickishness, but it was pretty dickish. But he was slightly rude to me at the start of my adventure, so fuck him. Do we go and clear the Tomb of Ghosts, or do we wander this way? Marktplatz. I never met Captain Sen. I should probably go and meet Captain Sen. Slightly rude of me to have never met the chap. Boy!
The scourge Scourge associates with nefarious fox spirits, aiding them in their...
An arsonist running loose in the city, and I don't have enough men to track her.
That sounds like a side quest!
Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sem at your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
Why would you think that?
I was told that there were some new warriors in town looking for work, though none of them matched your description. Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories.
What criminals do you need help with?
Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads.
Good.
I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
Side quests? For moi? I'm interested. Just tell me what you need done.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
This could be an entertaining diversion, and a good way to earn some extra silver.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you.
I'm too good for standard rates. Offer me something better.
Do you people have some sort of code that requires each one of you to bargain about this sort of thing?
Yes. Surely this money doesn't come out of your pocket. The Empire won't miss an extra few coins.
I'm not open. Of course.
Want to hear more about Fading Moon?
Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her first fires were in the poor quarters, but her last one spread to the Market District Gate. Last we heard, she had escaped to the necropolis.
Why was nothing done to catch her?
Well, as I said, she confined them to the poor districts. She would have been impossible to catch in that rat's nest. More frankly, there isn't enough money to make it worth my effort.
Could I see the scene of the crime?
The gates between here and the poorer districts will be closed for some time while repairs are underway. There's nothing particular about the scene of the crime, just ash.
Why was nothing done to catch her earlier?
Well, as I said, she confined them to the...
Let's hear about the details surrounding Creative Yukon.
Yukon fleeced some silver from Lord Rento, a powerful man in the Ministry of Harmony. Yukon is a master of disguise, and he has hidden himself somewhere in the city. Lord Rento is away on court business, but his wife informed me that she'd be in the heart of the Empire in the Imperial Arena if we needed her. You could start there.
What could she tell me?
She knows the details of the theft better than I. Lord Rento was reluctant to discuss them. Yukon could be anywhere or anyone, and Lady Rento is the only lead we have. Fading Moon is... Right you are.
Okay, is that now in my journal? It's not.
Of course. Fading Moon is an art.
Right, she's in the necropolis.
Yukon fleeced. Lord Rento is away on court business.
And necropolis, where we have to go, and the arena.
A group of river-faring businessmen have been attacked and forced to flee. Nobody is safe from this criminal. Her own master died at her hands, and she had fellow students kidnapped and tortured. If you think you've seen this person, you must report it to the authorities at once. It is your duty.
Some weird loading going on there. What is it about this fucking... Alright. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight. Back to the arena it is. Because y'all wanted another go at the arena. I've already forgotten who he wanted me to talk to. But it was a chick.
You looking for someone? Try.
Do you not know who I am? I'm the fucking champion of the arena, Sunshine. I've forgotten this woman's name. I have completely forgotten this woman's name, and she's not got a thing on her. Shit. Ah, maybe you?
Don't you just love the Imperial Arena? No other place like it in all of the Jade Empire. If it isn't Tiger Lifts the Mountain, how exciting to meet you. I'm Lady Rento.
I'm here to talk to you about Creative Yukong.
Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he? I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming.
Why is Yukon wanted for confidence schemes?
That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him.
How much did you give him?
Probably less than my husband is putting forth as a bounty for poor Yukong. That young man doesn't deserve this.
Any idea where I could find him?
I would wager that you'll find him in the Scholars' Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play.
Oh, I did that.
I'm sure you heard about it when it was performed in the Golden Way. Made quite the impression, I'm told.
Yes.
Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him.
Righty dokie.
If you happen to find Creative Yukong, do go easy on him, would you? The poor boy did nothing wrong, and my husband is being unusually cruel to him. Good luck with your search. I have to get back to the estate. So much to do.
Ba 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 ba. I got plot. Yes, I got plot. Now I know where to go. He's going to be dressed as a scholar. He's an aspiring actor, but he's not very good. Dressed as a scholar. Maybe his was the part that I took in the play. Maybe he was supposed to be the woman. I'm lost. Yes, this way. Side quests. Side quests. Side quests. I always wanted to do bounty hunting in Mass Effect, and there's kind of bounty hunting in Mass Effect, but not really. So we're looking for Creative Yukong, but he's not very good at disguises, according to his patron. So we just need to look at someone who wasn't here earlier. You were here earlier. You were here earlier. That's the way we came in. Guard, you were here earlier. Scholar Kong Yu? Oh, dude, please don't be this guy, because if you've just He's swapped the.
I hope you're not here to pester me. I'm a very busy, important, and educated man, you know.
Okay. What sort of studies keep you so busy?
All manner of studies. The history of dramatic systems, applied theology, and, celestial integration. All of these are vital pursuits of knowledge.
I'd like to point out this is blind, but this is the dude.
Not that you would understand such lofty matters.
Why don't you tell me more about the history of dramatic systems?
This answer should be interesting. I have a question I would ask of this scholar, if you would permit me.
Well, you see, drama can be broken down into several systems, and I study the history of those systems over time, how they've changed, and that sort of thing.
Oh, Sky, wreck him. My friend would like to ask you a question, if you don't mind.
Well, of course not. A student of theater, are you?
The first guy I meet is him.
I was just wondering about the recent shift in dramatic presentations away from the customary iterative productions where the fourth wall is regularly deconstructed. Does the shift towards more codified productions with barriers established between the presented world and the actual environment create a more immersive experience?
We're getting too meta here.
Well,
That's what I thought.
Where did that come from, Sky?
He's not the only one who's had to spend some time in hiding in this garden. I, however, did my research. This is clearly creative Yukong, though I'm not sure he's earned his name.
of course not. Drat. This isn't working at all. How did you know?
Sky told me. Plus, your studies weren't very convincing.
You're here to hunt me down, then. Lord Rento has it in for me, and I figured it would come to this. I don't suppose running would do me any good.
Should have changed your name, anything, if it hadn't have been Kong Yu. How did someone of your skill manage to con a noble anyway?
I was unjustly accused. I simply petitioned Lady Rento for some silver to support me as an actor. Patronage, it's called. She agreed, but her husband flew into a rage when he found out, and now I have a death sentence on my head. It's not fair, and if you were a decent person, you'd help me get out of this city instead of taking me in. It's the only way I'll get clear of Lord Rento's wrath.
Do you have any proof that you're falsely accused?
You need more proof than my pathetic attempt to pose as a scholar? How about the fact that Lord Rento was out of town when I bilked him?
I don't know what that word
Not
means.
that anyone but Lady Rento will confirm that for you. Still, it should be apparent that I'm not some great confidence man.
I think I'll help you instead of collecting your bounty.
We should go see Captain Sen right away if you're sure. Is now a fair time to go down to the gate to get me out of here?
I'm ready to help you now.
The only easy way out of this city is through the gate that Sen is guarding, and he's looking for me.
And I'm shit at acting.
However, if I disguise myself as a mercenary and sneak past him, I might just get away. But you have to help me by distracting him. Just tell him that I've already escaped, and I'll get away just fine. I can't imagine what might go wrong.
This is going to go horrendously wrong, isn't it? This is just going to go torrentially wrong.
Citizen, I hear there is progress in the search for creative Yukong. A scholar ran out of the Scholar's Garden after talking to you. Tell me you have good news.
Creative Yukong has left the city.
How did he get past me? He couldn't access a flyer. What is that man doing?
Jesus!
Are you certain he's gone? Would a bit of silver jog your memory?
Interesting. I wonder how high he'll raise the bounty if you keep stringing him along.
What do you say?
My investigation made it clear he had already slipped away.
Look at that tart swinging her hips for that mercenary. I can't see how Yukong slipped past us. Did he bribe one of my agents somehow? Well, the Imperial Army has more silver than some confidence man, if you take my
What could he possibly offer me? He's gone and there's no point catching him.
I should arrest that accursed tourist. Look, you spoke to a nervous scholar, and now Yukong has suddenly disappeared. Suspicious.
Come on, dude.
What if I offered you the normal bounty plus half? Would that change anything?
This is getting tiresome. There's nothing I can tell you, regardless of your offer.
Well, if you say so. Despite Lord Rento's insistence to the contrary, I doubt he was a master criminal. Perhaps I'll just declare Yukong's bounty a dead matter. Is there anything else that the Imperial Army can do for one of our fine citizens?
I want to know about outstanding bounties.
Of course.
Fading Moon?
Fading Moon is an...
Right. Okay, enough about the bounties. Any information on that criminal hunted by the assassins?
I know little more than what the Honorable Lotus Assassin presented. Some treasonous southerner has been undermining the Ministry of Harmony and causing countless deaths.
Is there a bounty on this Scourge of the South?
Not as such. The Lotus Assassins want to deal with this traitor personally. I don't envy anyone who has attracted that kind of attention.
Sounds to me as if the assassins are worried.
The Lotus Assassins are never worried. Their control, their protection, I should say, of the Empire is absolute. What could threaten them?
I wonder if we were being told the whole story. Could this criminal be justified in their actions?
There is no such thing. If the Lotus Assassins have identified a treasonous criminal, you can be assured that person is guilty of something, or will be soon.
Yes, we've got a... That's enough.
Of course. Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her...
Right, so we pretty much have to go to the necropolis now. Because... So, where's that? That's, this way. Fucking creative Yukong is terrible, and I should have turned him in. I should have turned him in. Ah. Right, where's the necropolis? Hail, traveler, well met.
What can I do for you, citizen?
You seen a woman named Fading Moon? She's an arsonist.
Captain Sen has you collecting heads for him, does he? Good for you. A woman did make her way into the necropolis some time ago. She seemed a bit wild around the eyes and ignored me when I tried to warn her. She certainly hasn't left, so if it was this Fading Moon, you should still be able to find her in there. I'll make sure she doesn't slip out behind you.
Sweet!
Stay away from the
Stay away from the necropolis! Goes into the necropolis. We've not been here yet, so this is new. Why did it turn me around? Anyway, new map. There was a door to put a little girl in. What? What? What heresy is this? To the Golden Way.
Kill.
Oh, good.